Bye, Ro. Bye-bye. Yeah. Which one? Yes. Pico Beach. Guys, this is Shar of YellowYum. Welcome to another travel vlog. This is from our most recent trip, out-of-town trip at Pico de Loro, Nasugbu, Batangas. It's just a few hours away from Manila, so it's a perfect getaway for a long weekend. We actually stayed there for 3 days, 2 nights only, and I did take a lot of footages so that I can show you what we did there and also what Pico de Loro looks like. So on the first day, we actually got there around 2 p.m. We decided to have lunch at one of the restaurants inside the resort. I forgot what exactly the name of the restaurant is. I did take photos of the food that we ate. I'll show you guys in a bit. After having lunch, we then decided to go to the beach right away because that's exactly why we went to Pico de Loro. I chose this resort mainly because Robyn has never gone to a beach before, and my husband and I really wanted to show her what the beach looks like and also let her play in the sand, make sand castles and stuff like that. So it was definitely our number one priority, which was to bring her to the beach.
Salt water.
Of course, Robyn had tons of fun playing in the sand. Again, this was her first time going to a beach, and it was also her first time swimming in a salty water. It was so fun seeing her reaction. I was also pretty impressed with the sand of Pico de Loro. Obviously, it's not as fine as that of Boracay or Palawan, but it's actually not bad. It's still quite fine and clean, and I like that the beach was not as crowded. We went here on a Friday and it wasn't as crowded. Have a shuttle service, so if you're staying in one of the condo units or in the hotel, there's a shuttle service that you can ride and they will bring you directly to the beach. And it was also cool that there were actually fish swimming with us, so that was also fun. My husband was able to take some videos of the fish that were under the water. We stayed at Airbnb, so we decided to bring in some food that we can cook and reheat, and also snacks so that we can save on some money. We wouldn't need to eat at the restaurants. So for the first night, we actually ended up eating something that I've pre-cooked at home. We just heated it in the condo and had dinner inside the unit. And we ended the day playing Jenga. I actually brought a little game for us to play at night because there was no Wi-Fi in the unit. And it was also a good bonding experience for the family. Day 2 here at Pico de Loro.
And tomorrow tonight, when we're ready, prepared, we go because tomorrow we're leaving, but because we have 3 days to stay, we have 3 days having no school, and the 4th day So, I love you guys.
The second day was a more relaxed day. We started the day by strolling around the resort. It's actually not as big as I thought it was when I looked at the map. It's not as big. You can actually walk around and go around. In fact, I saw some people jogging and running around the resort. For us, we started the day by feeding some fish, so you can purchase some fish food. I think it was around 20 pesos a pack, and you can feed the fish, they had koi, tilapia, I think, and some other fish. We just went around and we also saw some ducks. It was so funny because my husband was able to call them by luring them with food, and it was also Robyn's first time to try feeding the ducks. So that was actually hilarious. The duck whisperer. Bakit? Ayun yun. Okay, so I have just a few minutes and I wanted to give you a lowdown on this trip. So yung mga expenses and all that. I just came back to the unit because I left my phone, so I came back for my phone and I figured I'm gonna do this now since I have some time. We are using Airbnb for this trip, and I got a unit here at Carola building. So here at Pico de Loro, there are different condominium buildings and there's also one hotel. I initially checked out the Pico Sands Hotel, kaya lang, ang mahal niya. It was around, I believe, 8,000 per night or so. And then, I found out na mayroong mga Airbnb dito. So, yun, may nakuha ako here at the Carola building. And I forgot the exact price, but we paid around 8,000 plus. I'll just indicate here how much exactly we paid, but that's how much the rent is for 2 nights, so 3 days, 2 nights. So far, okay naman yung unit. It's just that they don't have Wi-Fi here in the unit. I didn't realize that. I just assumed that they have. I didn't realize that they didn't. Nakapagbayad na ako when I found out that they don't have Wi-Fi here in the unit. That's why, as you can see there, I brought Jenga. Just so meron mag-entertain sa amin pagbalik sa unit at night. Other than the rental, we also had to pay for the guest fee. So since we're here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is weekend ng March, we have to pay for the high peak rate, something like that. So it's about 1,300 per person for adults and 500 pesos for kids. And then, other than that, another thing that we had to pay for, we had to get a cash card. It was priced at 1,050. 1,000 pesos is consumable, so you can use it if you have activities here, if you're gonna be enjoying their activities, yung mga paid activities like jet ski, banana boat, they have a club Pico for kids, like it's an indoor playground. Yun. So yung mga may rates, yung mga may bayad, you can use the 1,000 peso consumable from the cash card. You can also use that for dining. So if you're gonna be dining here at the restaurants, you can use that. The 50 pesos is the card fee. So the card is good for 1 year. Yun. So far, those are the main expenses. If you plan to eat here, the prices are about 300 to 500 per dish. I'll try to insert photos from the other day, from yesterday when we ate at one of the restaurants. So, yun, nasa around 300 plus per dish siya. That's exclusive of VAT, tax, and service charge. But if you are looking into getting an Airbnb, they usually let you cook food in their units. So we actually brought with us some food and some snacks and some drinks to heat and cook here in the unit. So for lunch or for dinner, we have those. So I think that's it. I just wanted to give you a lowdown on the trip because I wasn't able to do that yesterday. The day was actually really good. It wasn't as sunny as the previous days, so it wasn't hot. Strolling did not become a problem even for my child. Here is the view of Pico de Loro, and this is Pico Sands Hotel, but we're staying in an Airbnb, which is a condo unit right there. After that, since it was already almost lunchtime, noontime, we decided to go play some bowling. And they also had billiards and darts in the same place as the bowling alley. They also serve some snacks. If you're hungry, you can go get some snacks there, burgers and pizzas and the like. And of course, the highlight of Robyn's day was swimming.
Hey guys, I'm gonna show you the view, and then I will do some cool tricks. This viewers are here, and now I'm gonna show you my tricks. Ready, steady, go.
So Pico de Loro has a beach and several pools, but to be honest, it's not really a lot of pools. It's just a big pool and they just divided it. We ended up staying in one area where there was not much people. It was already Saturday, so there were more people than the day before. You notice the red wristband? We actually had to wear that for the entire duration of our stay. So for the first day, they gave us a wristband and they asked us not to remove it, but we could actually have it replaced. Right as I was registering the first day, I saw this poster of a buffet, of a sinugba buffet for Saturday. So I already inquired and made a reservation. It was a barbecue kind of buffet. It was priced at 990 pesos per person net. There's already drinks included and the food. The buffet was good, the food was delicious, and we just had a blast. We enjoyed eating because, as you know, when you swim, you always get hungry right after. So it was a great end of the evening. Day 2 is over. We go home tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so sad. Just like one day we can stay here. Gonna miss you.
Bye!
Bye!
Our third day was actually just half day. We had to check out at noon, so we only had the morning to prepare and check out. Since we woke up earlier, we just had breakfast in the condo and checked out and decided to go to Club Pico. It's an indoor playground for kids, and the first day Robyn already saw it and already asked if she could go and play inside. So we decided to give this third day, this final day, to her and just let her. It was around 200 plus. I forgot exactly how much, but it was less than 300 pesos for 4 hours. We ended up staying there for about 3 hours and then we left Pico de Loro. Robyn! It's Robyn's favorite, the trampoline! And mommy's gonna try. Oh! Roll, wait. You wait! Okay, stay there. Si mommy yung takot. Yay! It was a really fun and relaxed holiday for us. Something that we needed. It was a quick getaway from Manila and hopefully we could go back again.
Serious? Oops! It's okay.
Get a new one. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. And also, please don't forget to visit my blog. I'll post more information and also more pictures, as well as a B&B room tour there on my blog, YellowYum.com. I hope to see you in the next video. And with that said, I'll see you soon. Bye!